First of all, if I'm in this guy's guard, all right, his goal, for all you guys, because a lot of new people here, his goal is basically to break my posture down and bring his head as closest to his head and try me down and start pulling on my collars. With the gi, it's a lot easier. So if he starts pulling right there, hey, all right, my first thing, before I get there, as much as I can sit back as possible. So I see a lot of you guys like this on your toes, and you're leaving, I see my toes are underneath me. That's gonna naturally bring my head up like this. So it's gonna be really easy for him to snap me down, pull me down, hold me, or grab grips right here, all right, because I'm on my toes and I'm leaning forward. So when we're in somebody's guard, I like to think about sitting back as much as possible. So my instep to my feet are down, I'm sitting on my heels, and I'm looking up to the sky. My arms, my knees can go to his pants, all right, or his belt, whatever he has. He has belt on. Sometimes put it on the belt, put it on his pants. I keep my elbows inside, and I'm sitting back. This is gonna stop like 90% of your problems, just right there. It's just having good posture, looking up to the sky, and keep my elbows in tight right here. When I wanna go for a break, it's gonna be a lot easier. I can sit back, boom, I never have to come in, all right? He's way stronger than me. He's way bigger than me. Keep it tight for just your legs. I broke that guard pretty easy, all right? That's not a strength thing. It's a posture, it's a having the right position, all right? So if I'm breaking, the main thing I'm gonna work on, hands on it, elbows are in tight, I'm framing, I'm posting. It's straight, all right? I'm not like bent elbows out like this, all right? That's weak. I'm using my body to help me. My elbows stay in nice and tight, all right? I bring my knee to his tailbone, all right? And watch, I'm standing square, now I just blade my hips. So if I'm square, all right, looking this way, I literally just blade my hips sideways. That creates a lot of space. It's gonna be a lot harder for him to hold me in that guard. And then I usually pop my front leg up. Now I can start passing that way, all right? So that being said, it's a lot easier said than done when you have someone really strong and they're bucking around, moving a lot of things to me. He's gonna be bucking my knees. If I go to grab his belt, what's he gonna do? He's gonna start pulling his hands out, doing all that stuff, right? We're doing jiu-jitsu. So, we're always fighting that battle. Another thing he's gonna wanna do, he's gonna try my lapel. All right, so now I'm gonna have to take my hands to address this. If I don't address this, he's just gonna pull me down. And now I'm stuck. And this is when he can start cutting angles. Right here, go other side. Oh yeah, whatever, sweeps or whatever the hell he wants to do, right? So, as soon as he grabs right here, right, he grabs my collar right here, boom, I'm gonna address things, especially these cross collar grips like this. Where I'm doing that, I'm grabbing the thumb, meat of his thumb, grabbing the lapel, and when I break this, I'm not just pushing, all right, or I'm not just pulling myself away from it, that's pretty weak, right? I'm doing like a jerky motion where I'm pushing and pulling at the same time. And I control that wrist now, right here, good. Now, if I have this wrist, maybe I can step up this side so now he can't grab my leg. All right, so we're always addressing like these cross collar things. I'm trying not to have them, keep myself away, all right? He's gonna be trying doing things like bucking his knees forward, boom. I'm always, when he does that, I'm always taking it as an opportunity to try to blade, keep my knee to his tailbone, and break him, stay posture as possible. If I'm on my guard, right, we're playing the opposite. All right, so knees forward. All right, my leg have a lot good. All right, I want to get these hands off me so I can pull them up. So a lot of times I'll break his grip by going 2-on-1, like I'm ranking this up. And I want to break my knees as I pull this at the same time. Boom. Now I'm trapping his up, sorry. Now I'm trapping his head down. Getting over, keeping this guard, keeping him really tight. All right, blocking him down. I always love grabbing this lapel, not in front and low. If I grab low like this, look, posture up. See, it's pretty easy for them. The higher I grab up on his lapels, the harder it is for him to keep his head up. So I'm always grabbing nice and deep with my thumb in my hand, up high, try to break his posture. I love this thing when I bring this around, right? Because now I'm just using this as like a handle, all right? So no matter what he does, it's hard for him to grab that too, right? As I hold this, like breaking his posture by breaking this lapel up and back around his head, right? You also have submission, we can do like arm bars, we can do all sorts of stuff off that, all right? But so main thing though is I'm breaking him down, and I can't reach him like this because every time he does, he's just gonna push me down. All right, so I gotta address the grips right here, bring his posture down, and lock and hold him down right there. All right, so that's like two little basic things, very basic, I think, but if you guys are new to jiu-jitsu with the gi on, I think that will help you guys out a lot, all right?